Greetings everybody, Mad Matt Wonky here with another episode of Mad Matt's Minecraft, here on the WandCowCraft server. Yeah, today's gonna be a shovels episode, and instead of going caving, I've come back from caving. I've got a lot of lapis, got a bunch of coal, got some lead, got some just resources all over. I need to make some mining bags for the next time I go, because I filled up with inventory constantly and I kept going and it was just bleh. And I'm at like 69 deaths now. But I got 20 diamonds. So let me... but yeah, today we're going to be processing ores while I'm doing my Say Anything questions. For those of you who don't know, Say Anything is a board game that I have that's kind of a get-to-know-you type of game. And yeah, I use the questions because no one asks me questions in comments. So if you... I had to turn the light on, sorry. If you have a question you'd like to ask, please put that down in the comments below. But until then, we're going to get started here. So, first question. Each card has 5 questions. I got 2 cards today. 3 cards was a little bit much last time, although I'm not going to be doing as much exploring. So, first question. What would be the coolest thing to have at a mansion? I'm gonna say I've always wanted a bat cave. You know, you go underwater and it's you filling with? Yeah, you're filling with lava. Good. You know, you're not underwater. You go underground and you got your cars parked there and they're able to drive out. I think that would be really cool. And that would be something that I think would be a lot of fun to have if I had a mansion of that size. Something a little bit more practical. I'd need a theater. Like, a way awesome theater. Just because I love watching movies with my friends. And, yeah, a theater's an amazing place to do that. Block of coal right there. That can just get macerated. Tools can go up here. Iron can go in there. Ender pearl can come over here. Right now it's putting stuff away from the caving trip, and that takes a bit of time. It's not quite where that goes, but whatever. It'll work for now. I need to put my ender pearl up. Put my diamond hammer. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that'll be the thing in the mansion. Next, what dance would I most want to be good at? I actually have an answer to this question, and it's something that I've been, like, meaning to do for a while, and I haven't done it yet, and what it is that, a couple of years ago, I got this church group that I go to. It's called YSA, stands for Young Single Adults. We meet every Monday for, like, we call it Family Evening, which is a thing in my church, where people get together, they share a spiritual message, and just kind of hang out. It's supposed to be a little bit more than that, but that's pretty much what it ends up being. And it's a lot of fun. I do it every week. And, yeah, it's a good place to go and hang out. And every, I don't know, I think it's twice a year are the big ones. You know, one of the advantages that the Mormon church has is that we're like a worldwide church. And so, there's other congregations of the same faith that talk to each other, like, pretty much in every town. But, yeah, so we've got a couple that are, like, a few hours drive away, and we get together, and we call them a conference, and we all meet together, and we all have fun together. And one year, there's, like, a dance, and, the theme of it was, like, the 80s or something like that, and I thought it would be brilliant if all of us peoples from my town had, like, mastered Michael Jackson's Thriller dance, and if we would just, like, able to have everybody like in unison do the Thrillers. That'd be a lot of fun. So that's a dance that I would like to learn and just be able to do very, very well. Although I do love saying the words hammer slide. That is a fun sentence. I don't know. I'm not really one for dancing. It's like if there's a dance going on, I don't mind doing a waltz, you know? Like an old-fashioned ball type of dance. I'm down with that. But for like you know, the new dance music, you know, the electric stuff, and it gets loud, and you can't hear the lyrics really, and you can't talk to people. I do not really enjoy that scene. And so there's actually a Valentine's dance that I'm not going to be going to, mainly because it's 2 hours away and I work that day, but it's also a Valentine's Day dance, and so I didn't even request it off because I don't have a Valentine, and I didn't really want to drive 2 hours to not have a Valentine at this thing. So, anyway, that's enough about dancing, I think. What is the most overrated dramatic movie? Overrated. I hate answering overrated, and I hate trying to like pick something that's a drama movie. I'm really like critical of movies, and if you've heard my movie reviews that I do sometimes, you might have noticed. And so sometimes, okay, so I have people who are like, "Oh, you really need to see this movie; it's so good," and I watch it, and I'm like, "That wasn't as good as you said it'd be," and I'm able to point out things that, you know, ruined it for me a little bit, but that they liked, but just, you know, I tend to make people feel bad about their movies, and that's not a great thing for me to be doing, but I can't really help it. Anyway, I don't know if it'd be called a drama, like, cause I don't watch drama movies is the thing. I don't really like the genre. But back in 2010, when I came off of my mission, my little sister was super duper excited because she had been waiting for like 2 years to show me Bolt, which is I don't think it's Pixar. I think it's just animated. I don't think it's actually Pixar, but it's like Pixar-esque, and it's about this dog who plays a superhero on TV, who thinks he's a superhero, and he thinks that he's lost his powers or something like that, and he has to do superhero type stuff when really he's just a regular dog. And it was an interesting movie, but it was like, this wasn't worth the hype. And I watched it, and I was like, you know what? That movie was okay. I would have rather have watched the movie, the TV show, with the dog as a superhero in the, the dog makes. No, whatever. So, yeah, that was a little overrated. But by my family, who know that I'm a highly critical person, and that I don't match movies well with people. Yeah. Rolling. There we go. Doop. Yeah. So, next question. What's the best activity for a first date? Let's see. I don't really go on dates, so I couldn't really tell ya. I do enjoy dinner and a movie, and because I like eating food and I like watching movies. I like movies, but the movie experience, in my opinion, should not be the two of you should not be like watching in silence. Movies, like if you're going to a movie with a person, you should be enjoying that movie with that person, and part of that should be that person's wit. And people hate me for it, but I can't shut up during a movie. I have some iron ore gravel right here. I critique. Critique's not the right word. Mock's not quite the right word either. Satirize. I commentate. I don't know. I don't know quite what the right phrase would be, but yeah. I make snide jokes during the movie. Ooh, I got too close down there. And people don't necessarily like that all the time, but other people find my jokes hilarious, because sometimes they are. And so, you know, it's a little bit of like, hey, which do you see me as? Do you see me being hilarious or annoying? And it changes who I can sit next to. And so I don't like big open, you know, I don't like packed theaters, because I prefer to be able to be with a, you know, moderately close group of people that are bunched together in a large open theater, so that I'm not disturbing anyone else, because I'm very, very conscious of it. I can't stop myself from doing it, but I'm very conscious of the fact that I am doing it. I might need to go get squid ink here in a bit. Okay. Hey, Maseritor. Throw your uranium in there. And are you on? No, you're not. Okay. We'll throw some power in there. Gotta get stuff cooking. Okay. Oh, emeralds. Let's put the emeralds up. There we go. So yeah, dinner and a movie. You know, you should, hopefully, if this is like your first date, you should know the person. Well, it depends. It depends on the type of person you are. If you are like the uber cautious, it's taken me months to ask her out on this date, or if that's the case, then you ought to know what type of movie they'll like, and have picked a movie that they can't say no to, and you know, make it work. But if you don't know the person at all, and you're just like, hey, want to go see a movie? Figure out the movie that you want to see. Know ahead of time what's going to be happening. You know, buy the tickets beforehand. You know, there's like a lot of things you can do, but make sure it's well planned. And I think everything would be fine. So yeah, that's my advice there. But yeah, you know, make sure you're picking a good movie. Don't pick a horrible movie. Don't be like grabbing a movie just like that when you're just there. So, and always have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. Enough about that. Next. What would be the dumbest gift to take from a stranger? Okay. There's interesting words here. First is gift. Gift is the thing, you know. What would be the dumbest thing to take from a stranger? A gun that's been recently fired. You know, because that'll get your fingerprints on it, and it just wouldn't be. So, you know, I'm going to assume. Let's see. What am I going to assume on this to make this work okay? What would be the dumbest gift to take from a stranger? Well, if it's like wrapped up, you're not taking it, you're being gifted it. So it's not wrapped. They're just kind of like, go, hey, here, this is for you. So I'm going to continue with my previous answer and say a gun that has recently been fired, and not by you, is not something that you want to put your fingerprints on. You know, unless, you know, they are like forcing the gun on you. You know, possibly by pointing said gun at you, going, take this gun out of my hand! Take it out of my hand! I have a lot of... You know, I'll just make this stuff up. Okay. In that case, I would hope you have witnesses. Always travel in pairs, so you always have a witness as to what's going on when the cops ask about it. So, yeah. There's my advice on taking guns from strangers. Tastier than candy, but more dangerous than drugs. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, that was that card. Next card. Just making sure I haven't read it before. Okay. First, what would be the most exotic place to travel to? This one sounded familiar, which is why I was looking at it really close. The most exotic place to travel to. I've wanted to go to Japan for a little bit. You know, not like a serious desire to go to Japan, that like real, you know, Japanese people's like real anime fans or whatever want to do, but just like the casual, like, you know what, that'd kind of be cool. There's cool stuff there. Oh, that's cool lore. So Japan would be an interesting place to go to. I recently saw a picture indicating like how big Japan actually is, and you know, you get this you get this false impression when you're looking at like, oh, really? Slash vein miner. It's gonna be ore gold slash gravel. Give my WandCow. What is this? X Nilo gravel gold. Gold. Oh, here we go. Gold crushed, gold broken. Yeah. Slash vein miner. Block list. It's pickaxe, yeah. Add. Crap. X Nilo colon X Nilo dot gold underscore crushed, I think is what it is. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. Gravel underscore gold. No, that one doesn't work. Crap. Oh my gosh. Gold underscore. Maybe this one's broken. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, exotic places. Japan would be interesting. One of my goals this year that I haven't really been working on, and I ought to go and poke something out today, is I don't have a passport. I don't even, taking a step further, one of the reasons why I don't have a passport, because I was looking into it previously, is I don't have a copy of my birth certificate. And that's a thing that I need to resolve, and I haven't yet, because Minecraft. Minecon's taking place in London this year, and I can't go, not only because I don't want to spend the vacation. Like, I'm a large, heavyset guy, and I do not like flying. I really don't. So I'm probably not flying anywhere exotic until I've lost a bunch of weight. Probably as a reward for losing a bunch of weight. But I'm worried about that now. Yeah, I can't even, like, get into Canada if I wanted to go to Canada, which I live real close to Canada. So it would be kind of cool to go to Canada, but I haven't yet. So let's see. And then these ones, that's it right there. Don't really need a lot of lead right now. But I'm out of food, so let's go and go farming a little bit. There we go. That worked perfectly. Anyway, that was exotic place to travel to. I don't have my hatchet, dang it. Okay, next question. What is the best pop song? Okay, really depends on what you mean by that. There's a lot of different versions of pop and stuff, but I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift counts as pop, or at least she has for a bit. So my answer is gonna be Blank Space, because I heard it moderately recently, and I really, really like it, and I've listened to it on repeat a couple of times, and it's a good song. I need to go pay somebody money to own it. Which, should I be ashamed of owning a Taylor Swift song? I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. But I really like the song. It's a very well put together song. It's got a lot of gosh, I want to say evocative lyrics. But don't take that the wrong way. I don't mean provocative. I mean evocative. Emotions are invoked due to these lyrics. Yeah, I like that a lot. I am in thing. I need to figure out how to mirror this. I'm gonna be building. I haven't told anyone yet, but there's gonna be a mansion of mine up there in that hill. I've got like a little bit of stuff cleared, but like when I first cleared that hill and saw that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm putting a thing there, but I don't have any designs right now. So if you've got any cool screenshots or whatever, something I ought to put in that hill, please share them with me in the comments below, and I'll do what I can for them. Yeah. Nope. You're the spider killer. Hasn't dinged yet. I'm 77% of the way to flaming weapon, because that's the only freaking thing I get when there's like sharpness and looting. I always get flaming whatever. Chickens. So that was the best pop song. Okay. What A-list celebrity is most likely to be forgotten in 10 years? Which is a funny thing to ask me, because I don't know who celebrities are. So yeah, no, it's like I don't. What counts as an A-list celebrity? It's like any celebrity that you know that I don't, that's stopping doing things, is probably the person who fits this list. Yeah. So I really don't know. I think, well, Sean Connery is retired, and as Sean Connery is retired, more people are going to forget that he was around. And I think that will be sad, because he's a fun actor, and I wish that he'd... Oh, 3. Awesome. I wish that he had done, more stuff recently when I knew about him. We can take down that entire first section right there, or second section. We can take down everything past the... Ow! It's supposed to work. Okay. This ought to work. What? There we go. That didn't work as well as I would have preferred. I was hoping all the top bits would fall, so I don't have to go poke them from above, because I don't want to poke them from above. I want them to work down here. Yeah. Well, let's start with this one. Oh, you're dirt. Why are you dirt? Are you super speed shovel yet? No? This worked out a bit. I wonder if glowstone can hold things from the bottom. Are these? What are these? Sorted stone brick? I don't have a chisel on me. So, yeah. The other one was done. Okay. Let's go up and poke at them and see what happens. I'm curious now. here-ish? They seem to be holding it up. This looks so sketch after so much Environmind. It's really interesting after Environmind going back to like regular Minecraft building rules, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can do so much. Put that in there. I think that's all for this one. And the other ones are right here, ain't it? There's a piece of it. It's just two. Might just do that. Yeah, that one's clear. And that one looks clear. So we'll pick up all this, go up, put the floor back. Look at that room. Bam, that's some space. Have I answered this question? Sean Connery, sure. What living person would it be the coolest to have dinner with? Gosh, I don't know. I have a chisel on me. Okay. Do I have any? Yeah. What coolest person would be? What person would be the coolest to have dinner with? I don't know. I don't really want to pick anybody who would be considered a celebrity, because I think I'd be a little bit too in awe of them to be able to really be good dinner conversationist. Although, you know, if we assume that I'd be okay with it, I don't know. I think how I'm going to answer is there's a lot of people who I know online and just from online, who I've never really met in person. And, you know, I email them and stuff and talk to them about things. But I've never met them. And I think it'd be really interesting to meet them and be able to become, like, I don't know, real friends with them by hanging out in meat space. So I'll go with those answers. Finally, what would be the worst place to wake up? And I think the worst place to wake up would be on the outside of the Empire State Building. You know, on one of those like little ridges where you know, you're gonna like fall as soon as you realize where you are, and nobody knows that you're there, and like somehow you just got there, and you're not quite sure how you did it, but it's freaking scary. That's my answer for that one, I think. And I think my inventory is pretty much sorted. Do I have a place for smooth stone? I don't think I do yet. You can go there. Look at this. Boing, boing. Still 2 places to fix. I still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glowstone, because that isn't supposed to be there. I'm actually going to put a teleporter right... excuse me, stretch. Right somewhere. Right here, maybe? Once I get the teleport system made up. That'll be... And by that, I am using just the open blocks teleporter. But, eventually, have to stop being able to waste time on ladders. Here's one of them. Already made. Pretty sure I can just pick it up. Go set it in place. I wish I could make it look... Like, the appearance is gonna be a thing. And I think I need some, like, gray. Can I dye you? No, I can't dye you in inventory. So, I gotta make couple more of them. Do I have wool? I do in fact have wool. Forgot that I brought that over. Ooh, and I can make the third one, because I just got an ender pearl while I was down caving. Ow. Cactus. As for general server news, today I ought to have spent messing with the mod pack, but I really am not feeling up to it because I don't know what things are going wrong, and because I don't know what's wrong, I don't know how to fix it, and it's just annoying, and I don't want to deal with it. That's all it really is. See, it's gonna be glowstone right here, and glowstone right there. If I put it right there, it'll have glowstone next to it. If I go right here, though, and it does not take XP. Good. Did on the last server, and I didn't like that. I preferred it to be XP useless, because then you put them wherever. So, yeah. And block that up with marble. Now, let's see here. Ow. Do I want to do like a raised platform for it? Or something? Don't know how you got in here. I don't like how plain it is right here, and it doesn't feel centered or symmetric. Not sure what I think about that, but anyway, that I think will do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a little bit of fun. And I know that if you stay online, I'll see you next time. Ooh, stone break. Plug that hole. Yep. You guys stay online. I'll see you next time. Peace out.